You hear that? You hear that?
Yeah, you hear that. You got the same headphones on I do.
It's in my head, though. You can't hear.
We hear the crunching.
No, you can't hear what you hear because the crunching I'm hearing is actually in my head.
We hear it. If you hear it, we hear it. You're in a microphone.
You hear this.
In a microphone. I hear all his saliva juicing around. You know, Dion got a lot of saliva. The juicy mouth. Oh, Lord. Oh, boy. So we were in Kansas City and someone told us that they saw Matt Rife come live, right? And she was saying that she didn't like it because Matt was actually working on his set and not doing a ton of crowd work, right? And so she had a problem with that. She was just like, it's not what we expected when we came. And then she did like a whole video about telling Matt, like, stick to the crowd work, right?
She's, hold on. Somebody yelled out, stick to the crowd work?
No, this was a video of this girl saying this. Because first I met the girl in Kansas City and then I saw the video she posted about it, right? Where she was saying that, like, you know, but this is what I see happening because I've heard this several times that people want comedians to do more crowd work because it's what they see a lot of. They don't see a lot of material right now. They see a lot of comedians doing crowd work because it's, you know, it's easy not to burn material, of course, and it's getting views. But now it's becoming this thing where people expect to be a part of the shows because I've even seen crowds being chattier just to, you know, have something to go back with. You know what I mean? And it's like, it's gonna really start messing with the state of
Stand-up comedy.
Yeah, because now I'm just like, oh, this might be the beginning of it being like a thing of like, oh, you got to do crowd work with us, like we want to be a part of the show,
right?
And like even when Nate does it, Nate Jackson does a great job, but people are coming to be, you know,
part
what I mean?
Of the show.
Yeah, to be part.
I
of the show.
I want to go viral. This is me get close, the closest I can be as a comedian. And I get it, man. Crowd work is great because it shows it's a skill.
Yeah.
Sadly, people think crowd work is more talent than actually come up with material.
Right.
Because you're being funny on the spot versus like I have something that I worked on, and here's what I worked on, right? Because now it's an interactive stand-up comedy show. It's like an improv, but also a stand-up comedy, and you're using my actual life as comedy.
Right. I don't know how other comedians feel. I feel like crowd work is really easy.
Really?
Yeah, because a lot of it is just listening and repeating back what the person said.
Yeah.
And then
Alabama.
and then it was the first thing you say. I'm like, a lot of meth heads down there, huh? Especially if it's local. And then it gets really easy to just repeat what somebody else says. And then like your timing of it. You do what for work? And you're tired from that?
Yeah.
And then the crowd's like,
right.
I can understand if you were doing construction.
Yeah.
Now, I used to see 12 hours a day being a stay-at-home mom. You're at home.
Yeah.
Right? Right? It's like those things. Especially when you're in the live and you have the energy of a crowd.
Right.
You know, a good crowd energy. They're already waiting to bust up laughing.
Right, right. You know what was wild? I sit there and watch Tony Baker search for the joke for like a good 2 minutes. And
doing crowd work?
Yeah. And I was like, oof, I would have built that quickly.
Yeah.
He had the patience for it, man. He was doing Tony Baker and Friends. Was asking real questions. He was having a conversation. I was like, man, I admire Tony for that. He was just like, yeah, man, where you from? Chicago. Oh, I am too. What part? West side. Okay, all right. I don't know if this was it, but it was just like.
It was a conversation.
Yeah, he just kept asking questions. We worked. Like, Chrysler Building. Okay, cool. I love Chrysler Building. I love it. He's like, what year you graduated? Oh, when this I was like, man, come on, Tony, find something. And he found it. He found it, man. I was like, man, I admire that patience.
Would have been back into material?
No, he found
something.
something.
You would have been like,
I went to somebody else. Like, you're not fun.
You're boring.
I would have said, you're not fun.
Boring life, yeah.
What else? Who else he got in here? Yeah. Because again, crowd work is great for social media. And obviously it worked for Matt because he's not burning material and he's also promoting him as a comedian. Shut up. promoting him as a comedian.
You had a whole tiger in your stomach.
I got excited about Matt Rife, yo. Have you seen the special?
I haven't seen it.
Yeah, it's great. It's great.
I haven't seen a comedy special in a long time.
Yeah.
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 It's been years. I think Dave Chappelle's last special I saw.
Do you think Chris Rock? You think comedy is evolving from like the 70s? Or you think it's pretty much the same format?
I think there are people who've tried to push it. Like, I don't know if I'll say it's evolving. I think it's in the worst state now because of all the
Cancellations?
cancel fear.
Okay.
However, I also think it's a good way to get popular is to go against the grain or do whatever you're going to do anyways. And
Yeah.
But the backlash, people come find you. I would say it's the Married with Children effect, you know.
You know whose stand-up is groundbreaking to me? Hassan Minaj.
Okay.
You know who he is, right?
I haven't seen his special at all.
His first one was a work of art. You know he's funny, naturally funny, right? But what's dope is he had his LED screens behind him that mapped out what he was saying. So we seen the visual.
Okay.
So he was like, he'll say something like, so here I am, 2 a.m. You see a little clock at the top. Like 2 a.m. On Facebook, scrolling through, you see like a little, and like I was like, where is that girl's name? I was like, is it Angela? You see like Ange, and you see it, I'm like, oh! So obviously he worked it with the crowd, and he has to say it the same exact way every single time. It's like Angela. It's like, there it is, right there. So you just really like, oh, yep, Angel Hodges, and it goes to her page. It's like, what is she doing with her life? Is she my ex? Because it's her ex. Oh, she's married to him now. Oh, talking about they were just friends. And he's like, let me scroll down to his page. Like it was like literally that interactive that we was getting a visual and him saying it at the same time.
That's cool.
He said, that's cool.
I mean, it's cool. I go like it's cheating, but it's cool.
How's it cheating?
It's great for a special.
Yeah, I mean you can't do it at a Comedy Store, but it was so interactive. I was like, I've never seen nothing like it.
That's a lot of fun. I'm not hating on it. I just go like,
You said it's cool.
It's cool.
Versus like,
that's
oh,
cool.
That's dope.
Well, I don't know if
Cool.
it's cool. It's a cool thing to do.
He without the visual, it was still funny.
Well, how do you know? Did you close your eyes and listen to it? Huh? How do you know if it's still funny without the visual? I think it's a cool effect. I always thought about doing something where like people act out what you're saying stand-up wise. You know what I mean? Like there's people acting it out as you go. So it's like a play, but you stand up. Also, if it's like, you know, super scripted, then it's like it becomes like a play. Like it's cool. You know what I mean? I don't think it's bad by any means. I go, that's a cool thing to do.
Right, but the bit had visuals.
Right.
It was other parts that it was just a blank background. It wasn't the whole entire thing.
I like you're gonna go with technology, right? Like you can do a whole AI background thing now if you wanted to, right? You can do so much now because of technology. It makes everything so cheap. You can animate now, you know what I mean? And it's really cheap. I go for a special that is great. I think that's a super cool idea. But I also like the idea of just the stool, the microphone, and go.
Yeah, you're stuck in the 70s, bro.
I don't know about
How would you
being
evolve?
What do you mean?
How would you push the envelope? How would you push stand-up comedy further?
I don't.
You had creative control of being creative.
Do you think that what Hassan did pushes stand-up further?
I've never seen it before.
Okay.
If somebody was like, Chaz, the state of stand-up comedy is falling. We need your help. You're creative. How can we evolve this?
I would tell people to be more honest.
People. I am the person that's giving you the money.
Well, I'm going to be really, really honest.
And what's your honesty?
I'm going to be honest about how I feel about shit.
No, I'm giving you a budget. I'm giving you $1 million budget to do something groundbreaking. I'm asking you, Chaz, please. You're the most creative person I can think of. I need you to come up with a special that can change the face of stand-up comedy.
I'm going to keep all that money and do my hours.
Yeah, stuck in the 70s. Thank you, Moyo.
I'm doing that $50 million Chappelle special, and I'm doing my hour. Yeah. and I'm aiming for groundbreaking hour. And then I'll be like, oh man, maybe I don't know, I'm gonna have a bunch of drones in there. Would that make you happy?
Just floating around.
It's antics, yo. You want a bunch of antics?
No, you gotta evolve, man. You're gonna be that person that's still carrying that pager around. We got cell phones. Hey, yo, page me, man. When you want to contact me, can I just call you? I don't want the government all around me and whatnot, man. You know what I'm saying?
I think your job is to make the audience laugh, right?
Yes, but this is somebody who's like, I believe in you, Chaz.
I appreciate
Listen, I believe in you.
Thank you.
I need you to do something different. Stand-up specials are not even specials no more. Everyone has specials. I'm giving you money to have creative control on whatever you can think of. How are you going to change it?
You've seen a special where there's a circle, right? People do the circle
You're
stage.
avoiding the question.
No, I'm not. People do the circle stage. It doesn't make it better. People do flames coming out. It doesn't make it better. People do a bunch of things that may not make their special special. You go like, oh, this looks great, but is it funny? Is it rewatchable? Is it a classic? Like, is it like your material makes it a classic? The Richard Pryor has Live on the Sunset Strip from the 70s that I go like, still funny today. And there's specials out now that I'm like, oh, that aren't that great. And it doesn't have anything to do with money. There's nothing to do with your budget and your money of how to make something memorable. It goes on who you are, what you deliver, and
I hate that you're not answering this question.
I'm answering the question.
I'm
going to do my hour.
Sir, I'm sorry. I'm not that creative. Keep your money.
No,
I'll just keep it real basic.
No, I said, sir, I'm keeping that money.
No, you're not, because you're not doing anything creative with it.
I'm giving you my hour. I'm going to go out and I'm going to tour with this money and I'm going to work on it and I'm going to tweak it and I'm going to
Why are you
give you
being
a special Chaz special.
insubordinate?
I'm not being insubordinate.
I'm giving you $1 million. I need you to use all this money on this special.
Sure.
And you said, nah, I'm going to keep it basic.
I'm going to go on stage with this stool, with a microphone, and I'm going to tell jokes. And that's what I'm going to do. That's my job, is to make the audience laugh. That's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to have a tiger come out or have people jumping through hoops. I'm not doing that. I'm going to go give you my special. I'm going to tell you my story of my life.
So you have no creative idea?
Sure.
No, you have nothing. You have given me. You can't even say I'll have a microphone that has. I'll have a stool that is also a couch. You just gave me. You couldn't even say I have a stage that lights up like Billie Jean when I walk across the stage.
Why? That's antics.
I'm just giving you ideas. You said nothing. I want.
Great. Let me walk out here and then the people not laugh at my light. Huh? Just every step I take lights up.
That's your fault.
I think there is nothing better than someone coming out and being funny. I have watched cats be funny who deliver a great special without antics. Here's the glitz and glamour. Here's a lot of this shiny shit.
This is what's happening right now. If somebody was like, listen, I'm going to give you $30 million to come up with a vehicle and give me all the bells and whistles of this vehicle, you're like, you know what? I'm a purist. I'm going to go and get that horse and carriage. Back in the day, we got to point A, point B.
What if everybody started getting horses now?
No, man, that's what you're doing right now.
You changing?
Keep your money, sir. I'm a horse and carriage type of guy.
What's wrong with the state of stand-up?
This is a hypothetical right now, man. Right. There's nothing wrong with it. I'm saying if we are evolving into crowd work, right? Mm-hmm. I'm thinking like, what's after this? Mm-hmm. So I'm asking you, what's after great material, crowd work? What could be the next step? In the 90s, we didn't know cell phones gonna have internet on it. Mm-hmm. I mean, we were just surprised with internet. If you was a person who's like, I think the house phone is where it's at, man. I'm giving you $1 million. What could you do with this house phone? I am totally fine at staying at home and making phone calls, man. Going outside and having phones, that's too much access to me. That's what you're doing right now. I want to call you. Hey, if I'm not at home, you don't need to be talking to me. I'm giving you the money to be creative. How could you? What's wrong with house phones right now?
If you said, hey, man, here's this money for a TV show.
See, you changed it up again.
Well, I'm saying, because that's a different vehicle, right? Mm-hmm. And then I would go like, okay, here's what I think. But if you say, here's the stand-up special, what I think of stand-up, I think of, it's me. This is my story. I don't do the same things that I write for sketches, that I write for TV, that I write for movies, that I do with my stand-up. My stand-up is you and the audience. That's how I feel. So I would go do my material for the audience. You should spend $30 million on someone else then who's going to give you glitz and glamour, and hopefully it's funny. I go like, great. If you want antics, I'm not the antic dude stand-up wise. And if I thought of something, if I was like, yo, it'd be dope, great. But if you're asking me right now, I'm like, no, I just want to go get my special out. I want to go talk about my family. I want to go talk about what I feel like marriage is. I want to go talk about my kid pretending to be a cat in the worst times. I want to talk about how I try to get out of doing everything my family wants me to do. And I'm going to go build my show on stage.
And then 20 years from now, you'll be like, so there was a rumor that you passed up $30 million and Keanu Reeves got the money.
No, I'm going to say, no, I accepted the $30 million. They were very disappointed that I didn't add a bunch of dumb to it.
You made that Will Smith story with, they came to me first with The Matrix. And I was like, I don't want to be this guy. I don't know.
He was like, you guys had to understand the way they pitched it. I'm like, I'm going to take the money. Not take it all.
And then you going to watch my new like, yep. I see how they did it. Wow, I didn't even think about that.
Have you seen Brandon Lewis? Is the post he's been doing?
Yeah.
So I had this idea to do that kind of thing. Not that Brandon still, because we never talked about it. Brandon had a great idea, but I wanted, you know how people always like, look at this. I wanted to do a thing was full me, and I'm like using like a laser, I'm like here's, and I wanted to kind of like let's unpack this or something like that, right? So when Brandon did it, I go like, I haven't seen that. Right. But now probably a lot more people will.
Right.
Right.
The full body.
So when I see something that I saw someone do, I don't want to do that anymore.
Right.
This is why I don't want to do the stuff where people go like, look at this and look at that, because everybody does that. I go, that's very unoriginal to me. Right. So now if I saw someone else who did something, I'm like, yo, man, that's crazy. That pushes something. I don't know if it does or not. It depends how people relate to it. I haven't seen something stand-up wise where I go like, that's what I want to do outside of what they want to talk about.
That's why I'm giving you $30 million to do something that you even know haven't done yet.
But I've seen great specials, classic specials with people like. Do you ever see Eddie Griffin's Dysfunctional Family?
Yes.
Right? When he's showing clips of his family and he's doing that. I wouldn't do that because I saw it done already, but I love that.
Right.
I go like, that was super dope, super original. I haven't seen it before that. Maybe it's been done on somebody else's special. But like, I haven't seen that before. I think that's amazing. That's great.
Why aren't you listening to what I'm saying?
You're asking me for something I'm not giving you. And you want me to give you this thing. All I have for you is jokes.
Right. You said,
all I have for you is stories and jokes.
I want to do things that no one has done before.
Right.
So I'm giving you, hey, what hasn't been done before? Here's the money.
My story hasn't been done before. My special hasn't been done before. I'm going to give you 100% Chaz. You have not seen that. And if you don't like it, great. And if you love it, great. Have you ever seen Bill Cosby himself?
Yeah. The Stool.
The Stool.
Right.
I go like, I've seen amazing comedy specials out for people's imaginations, bro. And even to this day, I've seen amazing specials with people giving you stand-up. And I'm like, I don't see these cats doing it. You don't need it unless you just want to do it. And if you have a vision, that's great. If you ask me right now today, I don't have anything that's different than going off stage and being hilarious. I just want to make people laugh, man. What would you do?
Thank you.
This is all that you wanted to do anyway.
No, I just read that.
What?
I just read that. She just said, well, since Chaz don't answer, what would you do, Dion?
What would you do?
That is groundbreaking. Because I think it will. I'm not a storyteller, if you will. I mean,
since when aren't you a storyteller?
Come on, man.
Since when?
Like if I was, like Ali Sadiq. It's a great storyteller, right? So it would be dope, because I just heard, I'm bandwagoning off what you said, to have the act outs on stage like a play. So it would be like a one-man show, but then there'd be act outs, and my flubs would be in there as well. So it would be like I'll be doing stand up, and then it was like my voice is the narration, but as I'm doing setups, premises, people are set up in the back, right? And it was me, my grandmother, and you see like me, my grandmother, so and so they can verbally hear me, and they're just watching out. And that was like, and I had said, "You better get out of my house, mom!" Like so you can say, like the little kids doing with me, like, "You better get out!" Like, you know what? I ain't say that. The little kid like, I ain't say that. I would have got my head knocked off. You see grandma like, what I'm saying? So it'd be like all the things I was about to say, they rewind it back and stuff. So it's like, so then my dad was like, you see him do it's my mouth. But you see, like, my dad was like, you better get in there and get so-and-so, so-and-so. And he grabbed me by the back of my neck. And you see him like that, you know what I'm saying? You'll see the act outs of everything I'm saying.
So you would do, like, what's the show? Laugh tracks.
That'd be dope, yeah. But it'd be live. And then I'll, after that bit's done, it's still an audio comedy. Mm-hmm. But people on stage are watching it visually. So when that bit's done, people will clap or whatever, and then people go scurry off, and I go to the other side of the stage and do some sales. Like, you know what I'm saying? Growing up in the 90s, man, it was different, man. We do so-and-so, you verbally hear me saying all this stuff, and I go to the other side, and it was like, I had this girl I used to like. You know what I'm saying? She had these pigtails, and you see the visual of her and all that stuff.
Sounds like a nice, fun stage play.
Yeah.
Doesn't sound like a stand-up special.
Because people are on stage?
It's a play. You're at a play now.
You're
doing a whole variety show.
Listen, without those people, it's still my stand-up special.
What makes a difference between a one-man show and a stand-up special?
This is still my special.
Well, I'm asking you a question. What makes a difference between a one-man show and a stand-up show?
It's one man.
Well, so is stand-up, right?
Right.
So what's the difference between a one-man show and someone doing a stand-up comedy special?
What's the difference?
You tell me. What's the difference?
It depends on who the person doing the one man show.
Why?
It depends on how they're delivering it.
Okay.
Because they could just be like, I was abused. Mm-hmm. First time I was struck by my father. That's not stand-up.
Okay.
Right?
Sure.
So it depends on how they're delivering their material.
Okay. And if they have a background, if they're coming off stage and come back on stage with characters?
You said one-man show and stand-up. Mm-hmm. I said it depends on their material. So if they had people on and off stage, yes, there is a similarity of to that.
So if they're doing a comedy, like you ever see John Leguizamo's one-man show? Mm-mm. He had like one on HBO some years ago. It was very performative, very stand-up-ish. He's talking to the audience. It looks very stand-up.
Look it up.
Huh?
I gotta look it up.
It's great. It's great. I think he's done 3 of them or 2 of them for sure that I know of. The difference is the medium, right? Mm-hmm. One is, here's a set thing of, here's lights, here's a plan, there's a plan of action, kind of like what Hassan sounds like to me. Is there's this guy and there's this thing, and we have a show, we have this production that's going on. It's not just like, let's get these different camera angles and you run, because some specials, they do stop and pause, right? Mm-hmm. Like a live special, if you can go all the way through, great. But sometimes they do have to cut and then go back and do something else, and the audience have to pretend that it didn't happen, and they have to go, nah, right, or laugh at it again, or you take it and then you mix it from somewhere else. Mm-hmm. Like we seen them get chopped up in comic views and shit like that, right? So I go like, those are different mediums of, this is me doing a stand-up special. Here's my comedy special where I'm delivering it live to this audience. And then here's this stage play with these cues and these things. And I go like, those are different things to me. Hassan sounds like a one-man show. It doesn't mean it's not a special.
But it was about a third of his comedy special.
Okay, well, I didn't see it. Like, I'm just going off of what I heard.
Right,
what you told me.
But just because there's visual aids, that is now a stage play.
No, I would say like Gallagher did one man, he did a stand-up. He's up here smashing watermelons, right? I go like, sure. Is it antics? Absolutely. But is the audience laughing and having a good time? Cool. But if he had a thing where he's like, all right, now pause. Now this is me, right? About to smash a watermelon in front of all these people. Mm-hmm. I actually have a twin brother who does the same thing. And his twin brother walks in.
Don't call him out like that.
Right?
You call this man out.
I go like, they're just different mediums. You know what I'm saying? Or like a play in general. I wonder how much somebody's stand-up special would be if it was just all sad.
It's not a stand-up.
So I was molested when I was 4. What if people still laughed?
Where's the punchline at?
What if that was it? And I was just like, which led me down to a long road of drugs.
Oh!
I did meth,
Jam
coke.
laughs.
I sold my grandmother into sexual slavery. The guy gets up and you fire.
You know about that, right, brother? Yeah, I think the closest. God, what is I can see it. He's on the tip of my tongue. Dave Chappelle's writing partner, Neil Brennan. Neil Brennan.
Mm-hmm.
He had, I think it's called 3 Mics.
Mm-hmm.
You seen that one?
I haven't seen it, but I know like when he did these stories, when he did like regular kind of like
Stand up.
and
And yeah, and that was like knock jokes pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, one was super sad. Super sad.
the story.
Yeah, and then it transferred over to stand up, and then the other one was like real quick. If a man eats a watermelon, is he considered like, it was like one of those quick bits?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
I wouldn't change much. I like where stand up is.
I know you would, man. I think you're afraid of change.
I think it's a great medium. I think it's great.
I really think you're afraid of change. I've known you for several years, and anytime somebody tried to change something, you'd be like, I don't like it.
What's wrong with liking what I like already?
Right, I know, but I'm telling you, the world is going to keep evolving.
Sure.
And I'm giving you 10-year head start.
I had an electric car before. Right? I wasn't afraid of an electric car. I go like, this is great. I didn't have another one. That's probably what I'm gonna do now.
Yeah, but I just feel like, sure, you get comfortable. You need to get comfortable with getting uncomfortable.
I don't see a problem with liking what you like. If something you like and it makes life easier,
Right.
I go like, this is great. If I was trying to edit videos on like one of those old machines, you're like, hey, you can do this on an app. If I was trying to write a script by hand, I get it. I use ChatGPT.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not afraid of the change. I go like, makes what I do easier. I like this.
Right.
I'm not afraid of the change or technology facing. I just go like, what's wrong? I love the way stand-up is.
Right.
But I don't want to change it. I think it's great.
But I think it's evolved.
Come on, man. We got ghosts
Who in
in
here? Who in here?
Sound like someone's in the kitchen. I don't think that's a bad thing by any means.
Yeah, it is, ladies and gentlemen. Chaz bringing the room down. I know, y'all. I know.
How'd I bring the room down?
I'm sorry, y'all, man.
What'd I do to bring the room down?
Yeah, Chaz is, what is it called? Purist? What do you call him? Chaz's definition of purist?
I don't think that's true. I think that is great. I want to change football. I don't like the way football is now.
Football is changing.
Yeah.
See?
I don't like it.
Basketball is changing.
I get it.
Right.
But I don't like it.
Right, but it's to protect. So Tom Brady here, see what Tom Brady said? So I get it. I get both sides. But if there's a pattern of people are getting, was it CBD? What's it called?
CTE.
CTE. It's like, okay, we got to figure out how to protect these players. So let's just not have head-to-head contact. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, let's make that into a punishment thing. Tom Brady is like, no, don't throw the ball in a place where he can get head on it. Yeah, I get it. So yeah, they realize that there's side effects when you keep doing certain things. That's basketball changing. And now the in tournament, was it in season tournament? Mm-hmm. They got to figure out how to keep these players interesting. Mm-hmm. Now they making more money. Mm-hmm. Please play. Stop taking these weeks off to reserve your legs.
Yeah, I mean, I'm against some things. Some things I'm all for, bro.
You was against your child going to school, and guess what happened?
Yeah, you know what happens is that she's in TK, and you know what she does? You know when they're gonna start reading? They're gonna start reading until kindergarten. Mm-hmm. They're gonna start trying to read at kindergarten. Izzy's already reading books. So I'm like, she's just wasting her time in there all day, hanging out with kids. All she's doing is hanging out there and coloring.
But you're still in school though.
Which is dumb. Mm-hmm. I'm like, this is not advancing her. She knows everything.
You couldn't live with your own failure.
I'll come back and she'll be like, what'd you learn today? I know everything. Like, I know you do. I taught you all that shit already. I know you do. We're regressing. And it's so slow, bro. Public school is so slow what they can learn.
Yeah.
Stupid.
Why so eager to switch?
I'm a futurist, actually. There you go.
Sometimes it's not necessary. Mastering the basics of home skill. Yep. Yeah. Hey, man. They said in the past 40 years, this is the most the world has ever changed.
Cell phones have been crazy. Internet, crazy.
Yeah. As in, we evolved. Like, if you see like a timeline of we gradually getting great at evolution of things.
Hey, I can't wait to see what AI does right up until it starts turning on us. Which is going to happen. Mm-hmm. I'm fully aware now that's gonna happen. AI is gonna turn on us, and we'll be fighting machines in no time. Mm-hmm. Clearly, but yet it's gonna make everything super dope, and I'm super here for all the AI. I'm super here for everything that's cell phones. I can't wait till my TV can turn into a big flat screen or whatever. You know what I mean? First it's gonna be like this thing, then you're gonna be like beep. Here, let me put my phone up. Yep. They're gonna have like still gonna a little small screen you can cable I can put in there. It's gonna be great. Eventually your whole windshield will be a TV while it automatically drives. I'm here for it all.
I've seen that. I've seen it's like it's like a 2023 car that it was like a projector on my window so I can see the speed, so I don't have to look down on the speedometer. I can see the speed on my window. It was like a little tiny little projector on my window that kind of shows me like if I'm going in and out of.
And soon you'll be watching YouTube while your car drives itself.
Hey, let me tell you something. I'm not proud of this.
It's gonna be great.
I'm not proud of this. Mm-hmm. I drove to Louisiana with was it I don't know the names of it.
The auto drive?
Pretty much the Tesla thing, but not in the Tesla. I had it on speed control. Mm-hmm. Speed control? What is it?
Cruise control.
Cruise control. Mm-hmm. And when cars came, first you program it at 75 miles per hour. When cars come, it'll slow down so it doesn't hit, and you put it on the tracking so it's following the lines of the car. So if it will turn with the car. Only thing is you got to put your hands on the steering wheel to keep it going because it'll be like
okay.
So, like hey, put your hands on here, like so you can drive all the way to your destination. You just put your hands on it. That's why people put weights on the steering wheel so they can beat the system of because you need weight on the steering wheel.
Oh, because they don't want you just out here
like
sitting in a back seat taking a nap.
Yeah. Well, you gotta have weight on the front seat too. Man. So yeah, I was cruising. And you put the address into the GPS, and it'll turn for you and everything.
Man, I'm all about the technology, bro.
Yeah. You're not about that technology.
I'm with it. I just said I'm all about AI. I'm all about it all, man. But when it comes to art, I was hoping that AI and all this other stuff, or what is it? I was hoping the writer's strike, all the acting strike, I was hoping it brought people back into seeing plays and stuff like that. I was like, I wanted all that.
I'm really surprised they gave in. Hollywood gave in.
They have to.
I mean, come on, man. I know they was running out of movies to put out.
Dog, TV was gonna break because SAG striking, writer strike would probably still, that's a SAG striking. They couldn't do reality shows. That shut down a ton of things they could do. They couldn't do game shows. They could do like those special broadcast news, but that shut down a lot of stuff they could do. That's what was the biggest one. It was when SAG had the strike. Because now they have to go play ball. They're like, damn, we can't just reality show them to death like we did in 2008.
Right.
When Flavor Flav got a show. That's how crazy life was.
Yeah.
That Flavor Flav not only had a reality show, but it was about finding love.
Right. And four of those women went on and had great careers.
Who?
I don't know their names, but I know I Love New York had a show. New York.
Oh, okay.
You know who New York is?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't call it a great career.
I mean, she can show up and get paid for events.
She's still around?
Yes. Okay. I want my eggs cracked.
Is that what she said?
Yeah. I want to be married. You understand me?
I wonder if she's married yet.
That segment came out in 2003.
Dang.
and I put it on my video on my page, and I just had their audio playing as if she was talking to me.
Oh, that's what that was from.
Yeah.
I want my eggs correct.
I want my name dropped.
What made you find that? How'd you even think of that? Putting that together?
There was something on Instagram that had said sound bites that can live rent free in my life.
Oh, that was one of them?
Yeah. And then another one was, hi, Steve Harvey. I'm a stay-at-home mom. I need my money, but I do sell drugs. And then that was the sound bite. I was like, I got to repost this one.
Damn, I wonder what I have in my head that stays in there.
I got one.
Those are movie stuff,
The one that stay rent free is like, after all that, I still love you. And he had to look like I should laugh. I shouldn't be laughing.
Oh,
Yeah.
That is great. Man, the way he just broke, bro.
Yeah. He said, and there's another one that was like this ladder that was like, this is the most strongest ladder.
Oh, now it's locked. He's like, it's locked. Oh, now it's locked.
It hit his mouth.
You know what? I know what went wrong.
Huh?
That's when he get up.
Let me ask you this question, man. All right? Someone jumps you.
Mm-hmm. Just one person?
Two people jump you, right?
Okay.
Two people jump you, right? Mm-hmm. I'll be like, yo, Chaz, I know where Milo and Otis. Gotta get their names, right? I know where Milo.
Isn't that some dog movie?
This is their street names, all right? I know where Milo and Otis lives.
Okay.
All right. You want to retaliate?
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to retaliate?
No.
No?
No. Oh, for the scenario, am I saying yes?
Yeah. I'm asking you.
Yeah. Oh, you asking me personally?
Yeah.
No. Not if I got jumped. Because the only retaliation, even if it was a one-on-one, the only retaliation is like I'm gonna go beat him up somewhere.
As in, like, I know where one of them works.
When does it stop? When does it stop?
Because I was gonna say, you go to retaliate, you get beat up again.
Because I think I caught one, but Milo's in the back.
Like,
oh, this was all that noise out there.
Sorry about that, brother. That was a home field advantage, so we got to catch him other place.
Man, what if I caught him? I got mopped by Otis, and then the other one come out. Oh, it's back! I just dreamed about punching this. Give me get your ass out here, stomping me out. Oh man, you gotta catch one out slipping in like the grocery store.
Yeah.
Run a shopping cart to the back of his heel, tear his Achilles. Then he just gotta. You gotta just choke him off from there. And then security all over the place.
Yeah.
Police being called.
I can do some damage with a shopping cart.
Oh, bro. Especially if someone's not looking.
Yo, let me tell you something.
Achilles gone.
Because a shopping cart got wheels.
Oh, man.
It's heavy. You can keep shoving it. You can keep
keep people at bay.
Yeah,
I can get a running start.
They can't punch you. They try to swing you like.
I want to throw a whole shopping cart.
Yeah, shopping carts. Where is that? That's a good weapon.
I can go downhill.
Yeah.
Right on the back, jump off.
If you hit somebody's ankle to death, you can run, hop in the cart, and take off.
I would push it downhill right at their car, and then jump out and watch the car explode,
and then walk off with your little cigar. That's funny.
What are you doing? You going for retaliation if you got jumped?
So it sounds fun when you think about. Listen, it sounds fun. Somebody's like, "Yo, I know where Otis lives. This is the perfect time for you to get your legs back." You're like, "Cool, let's do it." Hey, yo, Otis, what's up? What's up? Pat, pat, pat.
Caught you by yourself now.
Pat, pat. You like,
Oh, you know what? I was supposed to catch Milo slipping. Otis had hands. That's right. Milo was just there hyping him up, getting kicks in.
You be like, okay, you got hands, and now your boy was like, I'm sorry, I did not know he was in jiu-jitsu.
What if you went to go fight Otis and then your boy helps double team you? And he's like, I told you Otis, I'm gonna bring him right to you. Oh, you dirty bastard. Let's get him.
Why do they want to get you a kid? They won the first time.
But why is it your boy who trades on you?
I got him packaged for you right here. Here he is.
Let's get him. Oh, wait, you were... Otis paid me to bring you back. They weren't done beating your ass.
I'm sorry, bro. You know how it is, man. You know
No, I don't know how it is. I've known you since we were 8.
Now you getting 8.
Well, now you forgive me, bro.
So somebody in this section, who was this? I gotta bring this up because it definitely bothers me in so many ways. The boy Boise Hood Star, my dating nigga, stop letting them try you on Squadcast. So I told you about Squadcast. Mm-hmm. Squadcast is
It's chaos.
It's not chaos. It is constantly like this. Mm-hmm. With daddy issues, we're having fun, right? Squadcast, you're constantly, who's going to come for me? So you can't really have fun. It is a roast session. And I'm always caught off guard. Because in my head, I'm being creative. Of like, what if this happens? What if this happens? But then they be like, what if a brisket happens? You eating a brisket. What if your hips can't fit through the doors, Dion? I'm like.
And we're here again.
Yeah, so it's constantly like, I wasn't prepared to roast you. So now my train of thought has to be eradicated. Now I got to figure out a way to put a bullet in the chamber. You be like, okay, now I gotta figure out. I'm now watching you. I'm like, what can I make fun of you? And now it's like, it's not even fun no more. I mean, it's fun because it's funny for the audience. I'm not a roaster. We rarely roast each other.
Right.
Rarely.
Right.
We have fun.
Right.
It's a fun show. Fun. It's all about verses. They do. Would you rather do this or do this? Right. But you know, they'll find something to latch on to. And just be like, yeah, let's talk about this. Keep talking about this. And everybody has a schnick. What is it? What is it? What's it called?
Shtick?
A schnick?
A shtick?
Shtick.
Like a thing?
Yeah. I never know how to spell that. How is it? Is it shtick? Yeah. So they always talk about Meg's shoulders. They always talk about Tahir's side teeth or freckles. They always talk about Pat being a woman or ignorant or dumb. He got the easiest made fun of. Lugaloo being from New York, but it's not really a diss. You got your Timberlands on the whole time. They always figure out ways of. But me, they just like use me as a punching bag, boy. If you try to figure out,
have you ever just like sat down and wrote a bunch? These cats, I'm gonna let this in. I got 10 for each of them.
But it's also relevant of the subject matter. So if it's like, we holding the cameras, man, you can't hold the cameras. You can't even hold your own weight. It's always like perfectly packaged with the diss. It's not like I just get randomly like, that's why you bob apples from the deep fryer. And you can't just randomly have something just like, where did that come from?
I feel like that was one you had ready.
Right. It was.
Let the scenario work out.
They did Doughboy wrong, and he was the funniest, and you're the funniest now, but they won't let you get it off. Man, I appreciate you, brother.
Hey, man. You got somebody made a whole collage of you, though, didn't they? Yeah. Well, you're doing something right.
Easy to draw. Easy to draw, Dion.
Oh, was that what it was?
Yeah.
I thought it was like all a bunch of dope stuff that you said.
Oh, yeah, the best of Dion.
Yeah, the best of Dion. Do they all have a best of?
I'm sure they do.
Probably.
Yeah. I'm not even original. I'm a guest.
So there's people who are on every single time.
Yeah, the original ones now is Tahir, Meg, Pat, CP, and Lulu.
Okay.
Those are the original cast. Kev on stage replaced CP. I mean, CP replaced Kev on stage.
Gotcha. Okay.
I think
Okay.
Doughboy was Lulu's spot, the original one.
Dig it.
Yeah.
Still never done it. No, it doesn't seem like it's something I sign up for.
I think that's something you can hit Tahir up. You said you hit him up for daddy issues. I want you to be a part of it. I want you to see how it flows. Because once you get a good crew of people, they won't be jabbing. Like you get rid of. I can't say get rid of. If Pat's not there, or Lulu's not there, you can get a good set because they be just.
Does anybody get like defensive if you roast them?
No. Everybody know what they're getting into. Okay. Yeah. Tahir is more of a mediator. He come in every now and then to kind of jab you a little bit, but
You keep it pushing. All right. Come on.
yeah.
Back to the questions.
Yeah. Questions.
Yeah, you know when I go out on the road, people whisper, they whisper daddy issues at me. Oh, they whisper issues. Issues. When I see them, so I think what is it? A DC gets questions when people talk to him when he's out. They get questions, and then I'll get the
Issues.
and Craig gets the sweetest taboo. One of the funniest, bro. The last episode you were on was one of the funniest episodes we've ever done.
Yeah.
And it was like unanimous in the comments. Even from immediate jump. I think it was 2 weeks ago now. Immediate jump. It was like automatic fire. Like it was off the top ropes. If you guys don't watch Daddy Issues, please watch Daddy Issues.
Yeah, get in there.
I think it was like 2 weeks ago when you were on, bro.
And you had no sound bites out yet, huh? Beyond people.
We used to have people edit that one. I wonder what happened. Because now it's like
daddy issues.
Daddy issues.
Okay, I thought you were talking about Lackaroni and Chaz.
No, I have a gang of. I've been doing a lot. I've been editing my ass off.
I definitely need to go back and find some sound. I definitely remember. Don't look at me. I said when you had the cum face.
Yeah.
He said I told her to look away. Woo! You know what? Let's make this a safe space. What's some of the comments that you read that you was like, that's kind of hurtful?
I used to get a lot of them early on when I first joined. Yeah, I don't get as many mean comments anymore. I think if anything, I get a lot more love now than but like for that first year, I caught a lot of shit.
Yeah,
I caught a lot of shit. And then I think I was easily the most hated one for a while. Yeah. And now, like every once in a while, I'll agree. Like I usually don't agree with Chaz, but that's what I read most of. I usually don't agree with Chaz, but this time, and I go like y'all agree with me.
There's a couple times I'll be on daddy issue comments, and they be like, when I see Dion, I click off.
What? Oh, for real?
I'll be like, damn. And I remember one of them that was like, something about Dion that don't rub me right, man. And I'm like, what did I say? And then another time, you had said this, and they associated with me.
What did I say?
It was something like, we were talking about the little girl who was like 26, but she was like she's 13. And they had said something about Dion that doesn't rub me the right way. They said it the week before. So when this particular episode came out, and they were like, you had said, what if this person, the 26-year-old, found a loophole?
Oh,
and
that was
she started dating younger boys as a pedophile. And I was like, yo. And then that was you said. It was like, you see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? He said, what if we found a loophole being a pedophile? And I was like, I didn't even say that. Yeah.
That's probably the best things to me is that now it's just we associate this being with Dion. I'm like, I can say whatever right now.
Yeah.
Just take it. That happens sometimes though. Somebody will tell you like you said something. I'm like, clearly it was this. I didn't even say that. Or I'll be like, I said that.
Yeah.
Bitch.
You get Somebody else get big praise, you're like, that was decent, but I'm not gonna.
Oh man, I just rewatched that. That's crazy. That was actually. That was great. No, I was just watching it right now when you mentioned it.
And that'd be a great prank. That'd be a great prank to keep complimenting one person and just saying like, "Yo, when Deion said this, or Keon said this, you be like, that was me." And he's like, "Hey, why y'all keep saying things that I say that?" Like the whole comment section, like, "Yo, why is Keon the funniest one?" And he just getting all the punchlines, all the punchlines that was said throughout the whole podcast.
He was like, but I said,
would you respond? Would you be like, hey, why they keep saying?
What I do is whether they're good or bad, I try to respond. I try to respond to anybody whoever mentions me, and I try to respond laughing every single time, whether I think it's funny or not or whatever.
It's like I'm reading this.
Yeah, or even if it's weird, like sometimes you get like something weird, you be like, hey dog, where you get this from? What I will do often is I'll always defend a mirror, or I'll always defend when somebody says something crazy about one of us. I'll always be like, dog, I like somebody tried to say DC. Somebody tried to say DC had some like colorism thing or didn't like being in the skin or something like that. Mm-hmm. And they was like, well, I could be reading it wrong. I was like, you're 1,000% reading this wrong. I was like, that's a super yoga Dalsim, yoga flame stretch that you're doing right here. And I was like, and it shows more about you than it does DC that you would go straight there. Mm-hmm. And then they were like, yeah, I was just saying I could see. Yeah, I bet.
Oh boy.
Well, I didn't say.
Yeah, you did.
I didn't. But I always want to. Yeah. But also to engage and stuff like that, I'm like, it's never that deep.
I never respond. Even if there's direct, even on my page, I never respond.
Why?
I mean, as in,
if it's good or bad,
if it's hurtful, you
should.
I don't respond.
If it's hard. They can't hurt my feelings. They're strangers, right? So I go like, you can only hurt my feelings if I know you. Like you have to be in that space. I go like, you're a stranger. I would just think you're weird for saying this. I go like, that's a weird thing to say to somebody. But to hurt my feelings, you got to be really close to me to hurt my actual feelings. It's a very select few people who can actually hurt my feelings.
If it's out of control, like racist or like you talking about my children or like a total lie, I just delete it.
Yeah, we delete and block. You don't block after?
I never blocked nobody before.
No, no.
I never blocked nobody.
I got some blocks in there.
Yeah.
I do it quick too.
Yeah?
Yeah, why not? There'll be another you.
Yeah. There's a couple people that I'm friends with. I just hide them. Cause I hate everything that you post.
I have people I mute on Instagram.
That's hide, right?
Yeah, I think it's called mute. But I don't know what they be posting. You see my post?
Yeah. But we're still following. I'm still following you.
Still following you.
Right.
Mute this.
Yeah. Yeah.
You'll never comment on my what? You know, I'll be on there like that.
I'll be on there like that. Literally post it right up under me.
I mean, I just sometimes.
Yeah.
Somebody even tagged you in the
Is
that so?
There's this. I'm not even gonna say. I'm gonna say they, because I'm sure you probably can narrow it down. There's a person who always have negative content.
Negative content?
Content.
Like social media content.
Yeah. I know. Yeah. What else the content we're talking about?
Well, I didn't know if it was just about like what they have to say to you. They have like a negative, or it's saying something negative towards you.
No, it's just like, why do women why do men? I hate when men do this. If you do this, I'm just like,
is it Tony Baker?
No. Always.
That's what Tony be like, why do y'all talk about me with my shirt off?
Yeah. I do remember that.
Because I'm working out, okay? And I'm hot.
I never heard him cuss the comment.
Why does it fucking matter? I was like, what's happening? What happened here, Tony?
Man, I wanted to give him a hug, man. I was like, that was, and then he said, post. That wasn't live. He said,
I should have hit him. You good, big guy? You all good over there?
Yeah. There was a time I had posted something. I was like,
something that you posted?
No. There was something that I had filmed, and then you know how it kind of loops while you're doing the caption. I was like, I can see it as being misinterpreted.
Yeah.
let me just take this down. And I had it in the draft for a long time. And I waited a week, and I was like, I'm glad I didn't post this mug. It was crazy. Anytime you have always or never, it's a triggering word.
For sure.
You know,
when you're arguing with spouses, always and nevers, and you always you gotta be like, sometimes you gotta come out with the heat on sometimes.
A lot of the times.
Mm-hmm. Often.
Yeah.
Every now and then. When I tell people who want to follow me, I go like, it's wild, right? I go like, my whole page is wild, right? There's a lot of, I think I just posted something about vaginas yesterday.
Yeah.
Right? Like, actually, the best part is when Lack starts off.
How did he start it off?
You think vaginas? And he said, you think vagina smells are normal? No, I'm telling you. I'll be like playing Madden while I'm listening to it. Or whatever. I play like a video game while listening to it.
There it is.
And I go like, yo. When it snaps me out of doing something mundane, I go like, gotta do this one.
That's the one right there.
This one stands out, baby.
That's the one right
You
there.
think of vagina smell. And it wasn't even like we were talking about. And that's what's always funny. It was out the blue. We weren't even talking about something related to it. Yeah. It wasn't like, man, you know what? I was thinking about that. Like, it was no piggyback. It's just like, yeah. You think vagina smells are normal?
It was in my mustache.
You're still like,
yeah.
I still smell all that.
Yeah. You know what's wild is after cunnilingus, you know it's all right here. And it's that, I gotta go wash my face. And it's like, is it offensive to the girl to be like, oh, so I guess.
I would be more worried if she didn't want you to wash her face.
Get on there.
Yeah, I know you got to go to work this morning. Any chicks always be like, no, go wash. I'll be playing like, I'm going to go off right there. No, go wash.
Yeah. I'm going to wear it. Nah,
The dog start licking your face?
Or the dog like this.
That, sir, is bad vagina. Ew.
Vag.
Vagina.
Vagina. Stop taking the negative comments on your show. No, it's not. So here's the thing. Like being on Squadcast or Daddy Issues or any like high profile platforms, you know, you kind of be like, hey, I caught the live. You kind of go through the comments. Dion, you find your name, Dion. It's a lot of positive ones, but it was like, I hate Dion. You'd be like, all right.
I used to get a lot of those. I wonder if anybody, I should go find those. If anybody remembers early day Daddy Issues, I used to get a lot of hate comments. Also, though, I would contact people because I want them to come on my page. So I go like, I would let you know that I do have a YouTube page that has content. Right. So come over.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So whether you like me or not, you might come over just to hate more. Great. Come on over and hate. Like, that's more than fine.
Thank you, Moyo. Dion is so funny. Thank you.
Yeah.
Stop taking the negative comments on your shoulder. Hey, guys, has a negative comment ever made you laugh hard? Yes. And I love when y'all time code it. When you time code it, we click on the link like, oh, I do remember this part. I'm definitely going to screenshot this and post it.
I don't like when I hear the same thing. Like, I had my hat off once, and someone was like, Chaz is like a thumb. And I was like, nah, or a big toe, one of the two. Yeah. And I'm like, then I hear it again. I'm like, all right, man.
Yeah. Even though they think they're original, they ain't went to the comments.
Yeah. Like, all right, guys, come on.
Let's see. Dion is one of my faves on whatever he's on. Hey, Rob Hayes, Inconsistent Podcast, Comedy Trap House, Squadcast. Hey! Thank you. Is it Ms. Miles?
You be on a lot of stuff. Nobody invites me on anything.
Well, I don't get invited on tour. How about that? Let's see. I've never muted people on IG, but I've definitely unfollowed some people on Facebook. Chaz in the birdcage caught all the smoke.
I was just happy, just swinging. Are you in?
And it's my big sis, Chris.
Are you in? Great moments. We should just make that part of the intro. I should make an intro. We need a song. We got one now. where it should be the intro to everyone, and it's just random clips of stuff like that. That one's definitely making. I gotta find it.
Yeah, it's not that far down. You don't post that.
It was a while ago.
You don't post that.
No, I had to find the episode.
Oh.
And then I had to listen to the. I don't know which episode it was, or.
Where is it going? It's on your Instagram. So
No, it's not.
it was a clip.
Was it?
Yes.
Oh.
You said, because you responded with that. He said, that's what you heard after that? He said, Big Sis Chris, she has size.
That's funny.
Yeah.
I doubt I put which episode it's on, but hopefully I can find it. I now just started putting the link on on the stories.
Mm-hmm, as you should.
Yeah, now I just thought about it. I was like, oh, you can link the story, so if somebody wants to see more, they can just click and go right to the channel. Right to the
Yeah.
Genius. Genius. I don't know how long we've been on.
Yeah, let's do it. Ready? Close it out.
Oh, you know what we didn't do?
Oh, boy. Oh, the dad jokes.
Yeah, I don't know how long we've been on, though.
Do y'all know how long we did this episode, y'all?
Yeah, ours says like 3 hours right here. So I'm like,
that's how long we've been live.
Huh?
That's how long we've been live.
Right. So I was like, it's hard to tell.
Did you text somebody at the time?
Did I text somebody at what time? Oh, maybe. You'll text me. That was in between.
Started.
That was before. That was why we were doing the last one. That was at 12:30. But we were still recording. Cause that's when I was like, yeah. That was that one, right? Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. So this was 1:08. I text somebody. So we've been at least an hour 15. We got time.
All right.
Right?
Let's do it.
I think so.
Doing dad jokes?
Yeah, man.
All right. For those who are in the comment section, please give us punchlines to dad jokes. Give us punchlines that we can use that can be used as a punchline so we can create a dad joke on the spot. Instagram, give us punchlines that we can use real time for dad jokes. Make sure the word can be flipped. Don't just be like conjunction. Well, you can still use that, can you? I don't know.
Don't just make it where like somebody had last week booty sweat.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. Like, come on.
Yeah,
Man.
real words, y'all. Real words. Give us real words that can be used as a punchline. There we go. There we go.
Reliable delivery. What is Moyo doing right now?
She's out of control.
Moyo's waiting some Uber Eats or something. Reliable delivery. That's what I could use right now.
This nigga said ball sweat, yo.
There it is. Right out the gate.
He said, there it is.
He was like, it's not booty sweat,
There
though.
it is. There it is.
Oh, we could do somebody put stuffing over there. Is that what that says?
Yeah.
We do a Thanksgiving.
Well,
The
we gotta have it
Thanksgiving
out
version.
tomorrow.
It would be out tomorrow.
The
Oh, not this episode though.
the soundbite.
Yeah, not this one. The other one will be out tomorrow.
See?
No, good point. But technically, whoever's watching this, it would be out tomorrow for them. Which should be their Thursday. Moyo, look, Road Rage. Look at Moyo's in there.
Yeah, there we go.
I wonder if people just look around at what
Right. Talk about life.
lawnmower, laundry, whatever they're doing.
Okay, we got some good ones.
That sounds good. Okay. Gotta lean all the way across Dion's lap to see. You got. I want to put the live comments
Yeah, that'd be dope.
in the actual.
Yeah.
Does your live stay up?
Yeah. You usually have to go to my the live portion of it and then screenshot it.
And then I could show.
What people were saying. Yeah.
And then we could like do it. Because I'm trying to still figure out like how to do that. Because even when we do the bits, like the clips.
It just feel like we just doing dad jokes.
Yeah, and I don't know how to make it when it's not long also. To be
Pause.
like.
But also,
I don't think you need a pause on long.
okay.
But how to like. Hey guys, this is what we're about to do. The dad jokes portion. Maybe take something and then we actually go into it. I feel like that makes a much longer clip. You know what I mean? And I don't think people in the audience even cares. They either like it or not right now. I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out, guys.
Okay. Ready?
Yep. Did you have one?
Yeah.
Okay.
So many different directions.
What do you call a vehicle that you feed, water, take on drives, and cuddle with?
It's a long one. What do you call it?
A carpet. A carpet.
Nice. A carpet.
Who's a good car?
Who's a good carpet?
That's right. That's right. You are.
What do you call fellatio without a penis?
What?
Ball head.
Why is it without a penis? You call licking balls. We're right back to. Oh,
Ball head.
that's funny.
What do you call a little person dancing on your thighs?
What?
A lap dance.
What do you say to the president as he leaves office? Biden. What do you call your payment from Uber or Lyft?
What do you call it?
A road wage.
It's a road rage.
I'll make it a nice road wage.
Nice. Bye then. What do you call? That's a stretch.
That's a stretch. Sounds like the punchline. That's a stretch. Oh, that's when you go back to ball head. That's a stretch. I don't know this. What do you call a peeping Tom with a lisp?
What do you call a peeping Tom with a lisp?
A speaker.
Speaker?
A speaker.
Speaker.
Speaker. Don't know if it works.
Speaker.
He's speaker.
What do you call some grass that's trying? I hate it.
Why did the fork cheat on the knife with a ladle?
Go for it.
Because the knife didn't like to spoon.
Where's that at?
The spoon's up there. You gonna go back to the grass one?
Yeah. There we go. I have some very diligent grass.
Okay.
No. My grass is an assassin.
Okay.
You know how I activate it?
How?
Lawn mower.
I like how that one was giving you fits.
It was, cause I was like, I feel like something's there. It was bothering me. I hate it.
What do you call someone who wakes you? What do you call someone who? Hold on.
You need some time?
Oh no! Here we go. Here we go. This is so dumb. What do you call a person with no legs who wakes you up every morning?
What?
All arms.
All arms. All arms.
Cut out arms.
What do you call the Chicago Bulls, the Chicago Bears? Let me see. I'm not gonna do this. What do you call a baseball team, a football team, and a basketball team fighting?
What do you call it?
A sports brawl.
A sports brawl. Nice. A sports brawl. That was a good one.
All arms.
That was dark. All arms was dark.
What do you call marijuana that fights?
What?
Weed whacker. Yeah, weed whacker's right there. All arms got me giggling. You got here killing right here. What do you call? You scroll back over here.
Yeah, I'm trying to see what they are.
What do you call a man who sticks his penis inside of a phone receiver? Microphone and headphone. Micro headphone.
What do you call a window that has no in? No, wait, damn it. What do you call a window? Damn it.
You said the punchline?
No, because it doesn't make sense, but it makes sense, but it doesn't make sense. You'll get it, but it doesn't make sense joke-wise.
No. What is another name for the Atkins diet?
What's another name for the Atkins diet?
Lactose.
Oh. Yeah.
What do you call a man having sex with Krispy Kreme?
What kind?
Doing donuts.
Doing donuts indeed. Stop doing those donuts, man.
Good one, Angelica.
What do you call a tiny deer?
What do you call a tiny deer?
A microphone.
Wow. Wow. Good play on words. That's a good one, man.
That was a stretch.
That was a nice one, man. I like that.
What do you call a king that doesn't have anything lacking? Yeah,
Nice,
that was
nice,
good. That was a good one.
Nice. Yes. What did Bobby Brown tell Mike Bivins when they were singing their smash hit?
What?
Mike, roll phone.
Why'd you try to roll the phone?
Mr. Telephone Man. Oh, boy. What is another name for unprotected sex?
What?
Bear meat.
How does a Mexican spell
How do a Mexican spell headphones?
head to pee homes?
You did with headphones? Had to pee homes. Had to pee homes.
Head to pee homes. There's probably another better way to do that.
Yeah. Had to pee. Head. No, you just add that to.
Head because it's to the P.
Yeah.
To homes. Head to pee homes.
Homes.
That's a better way to do it.
Yeah. What did Wolverine say when Cyclops punched him in the face?
What are you saying?
Light bulb.
Light bulb. Yeah.
Light bulb.
That's funny.
Nah, fam, you didn't like that one?
It's probably talking about the head to pee.
Oh, head to pee homes. What's another name for a funky vagina?
What? I can't see it.
Fish tacos.
Don't give Dion any more food. He's going to make it genitalia.
Well, she typed it in fish tacos, man. Yeah. All right. I think we're done here.
All right.
Go on, wrap it up, man.
Man, thank you guys all for watching another episode of Lackaroni and Chaz.
Check, please. Do you mind if I give them some more?
Yes, please.
A lot of laughs we cooking up in this podcast. Type in XD is high key the live stream. It's mostly positive conversations, except we tend to get dark in the elbows and Wesley. It's that coast, ENT. I guess we playing for the Bills. So give us another.
Give us another check, please.
The whole verse. I skipped the whole verse.
Give us another check, please.
All DMs are raunchy, no matter what the word is. All right, man. If y'all want the full version, check out the episode.
Dion be like, what do you call saint? The word is saint. Dion's like, what do you call vagina? Saint Pink.
A New Orleans saint. A New Orleans penis.
Come on, shoulders. Why you say shoulders?
I didn't see your message, Cornell.
What'd you say?
He said, do you see my message? I didn't see it.
Great show. Thank y'all, man. Appreciate y'all for watching.
Damn.
Another episode.
Trash. Do it over. Damn.
So we'll see if I get a new vehicle by next week or not. Then we'll be back on Tuesdays at 2. Yeah. We did Tuesdays at 2 for 1 week, then my car went down. The plan is to do Tuesdays at 2. That's the plan.
Yeah, and we're also offering people to come in live to watch us live. Big Sis Chris, if you're in Los Angeles. Big Sis. are in Los Angeles, Big Sis Chris, we would love to see you.
I'm sure you would.
That's gonna forever be an ongoing joke.
Like, Dion, the camera's not even on us. It's on Big Sis Chris the whole time. What? Oh, my bad.
Oh. If you are in Los Angeles, please feel free to come and watch us live. Lackaroni and Chaz. Hopefully this next Tuesday, Chaz will be in here. What time, Chaz? See, this dude right here. We are so inconsistent with time.
Hold on,
People
man.
can't even...
Things happen, guys.
Cordell, if you in LA, come through, bro.
Next week, I'm gone. I'm in Detroit next week.
On Tuesday.
Tuesday, I'll be here. I don't know if I'll be here, though, because Izzy starts school. If I don't have a new vehicle, then I'm at the mercy of my family. Then I have to talk to my mother or the wife and use their vehicle, you see? And then Wednesdays are easier because Izzy gets out of school early on Tuesdays. You know what I mean? So if I had to have their car on Tuesday, then I had to pick up the kid on Tuesday because Yo works. So I have my mom's car, so I got to get the kid early on Tuesdays. You know what I mean? So then Wednesdays work. However, if I have my own car, then Tuesdays work.
I kind of feel like you could have said that off camera, bro. Kind of like
People wondering why I was so inconsistent because the kid gets out of school for some reason at 1:30 on Tuesdays. Who does that?
People knowing your life now, knowing your moves.
They know my moves, so I could. You gotta find me, baby.
I gotta piss.
And then I'll be in Detroit next week, November 30th, Thursday. Next Thursday.
Moyo said we should do one live in Detroit. You know, you get to see Moyo.
Then Lack got to come out, and then I'm in Hawaii that weekend. I am at the Blue Note in Honolulu.
Yeah, we can do a Zoom. You know what I'm saying? Stop playing around, dude. We gotta be consistent.
We have been. We've been airing every week. We just haven't been live every week.
I know, man.
But the episode is every week. Yeah. That's been on, and the clips have been consistent.
There you go, Cordell. Come
say?
through, man. I'm in LA. Send me the address. I got you, man. Next Tuesday. Send me a DM so I remind you. Chaz is going to be here. If Chaz not going to be here next Tuesday, Cordell, you coming in. You going to replace him, all right?
Hey, man. Was it Cordell Pace?
I don't even know who Cordell is.
Oh.
I mean, I don't know if that is. I think Cordell Pace actually has his name Cordell Pace.
Okay.
Unless he changed his name.
I haven't seen Cordell Pace in a long time.
Yeah.
I wish you all the luck with your Detroit show. Thank you, Ms. Miles. I'm sure it would be wonderful. That's the next thing with the podcast, traveling with the show.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Man, that's where it's at. That's
I texted Dion last week. We'll be on tour by next year.
Yeah.
It's a lot easier than doing Daddy Issues on tour.
Why is that?
It's just me and like.
Yeah.
Doing 5 schedules plus crew is tough.
What's easy? That's the reason why I'm encouraging guys to come in, because when people are in here, it gives so much more energy. We can talk directly to people. We get feedback immediately. People be researching stuff. Yep, it's true. It's actually
We had somebody last week was cool.
Right. You know what I'm saying? It's more interactive, and I get reactions real time versus Chaz hating on me. You know.
I thought too much of Chaz on stage. You been on. I would Detroit be the only show I bomb at. Not in front of my family.
Not in front of my kids.
Appreciate y'all, man. We out.
Yeah. Toodaloo. You ain't got to turn it off.
Oh.
Mr. Big Ready. Chaz Rogers from Lansing.
There it is.